Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the only place I could put you that was not so overexposed because of the sun. It is a very cold day today. It is Sunday. This video is gonna be a little bit different than my other grocery hauls because it's gonna be a grocery haul and a meal prep video. Because we host Thanksgiving, I decided to only just do a couple of days of shopping today. Normally I would have done my entire Thanksgiving shopping and shopping for the week. However, I decided to take a vacation, half a vacation day on Tuesday, so I'm only gonna work till noon on Tuesday, and then the rest of the day will be vacation day. We're off on Wednesdays already, so that way I can do my shopping on Tuesday after I get off work. So I just picked up things for the week, and so it's not a very big grocery haul at all. So I decided to throw my meal prep in with this one as well. So let me tell you my plan for the week. Like I said, we do host Thanksgiving, so everybody will be here Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll just do some sort of like takeout, something, probably pizza or something like that. May pick up something at Costco because I have to go to Costco on Tuesday. So that'll be Wednesday. So I only needed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So for Sunday, that's today, I'm gonna do a pork loin with like a side salad. Oh no, my buffer's going away. Now I'm gonna get lots of sun. So pork loin and a side salad. Then Monday night for dinner, I'll probably do leftovers of the pork loin or a chicken salad. I did buy a few salad kits, one to go with the pork loin and then two other ones to just have for like dinners. I'm gonna be doing things around the house, getting the house ready for Thanksgiving. So I just decided to do just a simple like chicken salad each night. It doesn't bother me. That's what I like to have. So that's why I keep those frozen chicken like breast nuggets and stuff in the freezer because it just makes it really easy, quick throw together dinner. So those will be my dinners, and then like I said, the rest of the week is just going to be Thanksgiving stuff. We have Thanksgiving Thursday, we'll have leftovers Friday, Saturday probably either leftovers or just whatever's in the house, and then we start over again on Sunday. For my lunches, I'm going to do a minestrone soup. I wanted to share my minestrone soup recipe with you. It's one of my favorites. So I wanted to share that with you. So I'll be making that in this video. That'll be my lunch for probably today, Monday, and Tuesday. And then for my breakfast, I'm going to make a pancake bake. And I'm just going to be a small one because I'll just be having it again these next few days. And so for breakfast, I'll be doing pancake bake with like a yogurt and a banana. And that'll be my breakfast. And they're like a protein pancake bake. So that's what you're going to see this video. You'll see the few groceries I picked up for these meals, and then you'll see the protein pancake bake and the minestrone soup. And then we will be back to regular grocery shopping and all of that next week after the Thanksgiving holiday. But I just wanted to, share something with you guys this week. And like I said, the minestrone soup is amazing. It's great for fall, great for winter with a cold weather coming up. So I just wanted to share that recipe with you because it's one of my favorites. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the grocery haul. Okay, so here's our groceries to get us through the next few days. Let me show you what I picked up. Picked up some bananas. This I'll have for breakfast each day. This is spinach, just a small bunch of spinach for the minestrone soup. Zucchini for the minestrone soup. Celery for the minestrone soup. Picked up some cucumbers. I have some hummus to use up in my fridge, so thought cucumbers and hummus would be my snack for the week. Carrot chips, I'm going to use some of this for the minestrone soup. The rest of it I'll just have with my cucumbers for snacking. Some frozen green beans. Pick this up for the minestrone soup. I do prefer the frozen for the soup. I don't know why. It just feels like they just hold up more, but probably the fresh ones would probably work just as well. Then, like I said, they had these on sale at Safeway for 3 for $10, which I know is still pretty high, but they're so great in a pinch. So to go with the pork loin tonight, we're going to have the Caesar salad, and then I picked up the Thai chili mango, which you guys know is my favorite, and the dill pickle, which is my second favorite. I'll have these with chicken, probably have those for my lunches, or I may have another one on the side with leftover pork loin. This one's 5 points, 4 points, 4 points, I believe. You can also go on their website, break it down to see what the calories and stuff are without the dressing. That's what I love about the Taylor Farms website. It breaks down everything for you. This is the pork loin I picked up. So this is the roasted garlic and cracked black pepper. So I'm going to cook this up tonight in the oven, and this will be our dinner. Also for the minestrone soup, white beans, low sodium kidney beans. Now, kidney beans, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. Look at the labels of your kidney beans you get, because it is almost 9 times out of 10, your dark red kidney beans are going to have sugar in them, except for typically the organic ones or the low sodium ones. Not sure why, but you just have to be careful with the dark red and the light red. But I noticed that typically, no, actually, you know what? It's the light red that I see the sugar in the most. But watch all of them. I looked at all the labels. This low sodium from the Safeway brand had no sugar in it. But almost 9 times out of 10, the organic ones will not have sugar in them at all. So just watch your kidney beans because that will make it have points. So if you ever scan your beans or you look in the Weight Watchers app and you notice that some kidney beans have points, it's because some have sugar in them. So just watch your labels. Petite diced tomatoes for the minestrone soup, tomato paste for the minestrone soup, some pasta. Typically, I usually use like small shells, but they didn't have any small shells. So I got the small, how do you say that? Farfalle? I don't know. Anyway, use any kind of pasta, but I do recommend using like a mini pasta, like a small pasta. I just picked up a small thing of almond milk. I'm just not using it as much, finding myself tossing it before it goes, I use it all. So I picked up this small thing of it. This is the smallest one they had in the store for the Pancake Bake. And then Dandelion Fit yogurt for my breakfast this week. Cherry's my favorite. And then picked up some coffee to get me through the week. This is the Starbucks Cafe Vergogna for my Nespresso Churro machine. Okay, that's the groceries. Let's go into the meal prep. For the minestrone soup, you're going to need about 3/4 of a cup of diced onion, a 1/2 cup of diced up celery, a 1/2 cup of diced up carrots, 1 zucchini sliced, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. I'm just going to use this one right here. Some salt and pepper, Italian herbs, probably about 2 teaspoons of Italian herbs. You need 4 cups of vegetable broth. I'm going to use the Better Than bouillon. A 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. 1 can each of white beans and kidney beans. You're going to drain and rinse those. A 1/2 cup of frozen green beans. A 1/2 cup of pasta. A 1/4 cup of tomato paste. And then you're going to need about 2 cups of chopped up spinach. And that is everything, you guys. So super easy. So let's go ahead and start putting it all together. Veggies all ready to go. I sprayed my pot here with some cooking spray, and then we're going to saute up the veggies. Whenever I'm making soup that does not have any kind of meat in it, I like to cut my veggies up really kind of chunky. It just makes me feel like I'm eating more than just like vegetable soup. I don't know. For me, I just like the veggies chunky. Some people may want them diced up, so it's up to you how finely diced you do it. But for me, like I said, just makes me feel like I'm just eating a heartier meal whenever they're just a little bit more chunky. So I'm going to saute these up for about 3 or 4 minutes just until they start to get softened up. Next thing we need to do now is add in some minced garlic, about 2 teaspoons of it. That's probably a little bit more, but that's okay. And we're just going to cook this a little bit before we add anything else, just to kind of get that real strong garlic flavor out. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to these so we can make sure we are seasoning every layer. We'll add a little bit more salt and pepper at the end, but I just want to make sure these veggies get nice and seasoned up. I'm also going to add in the Italian seasonings, about 2 teaspoons. Again, I like to heat up my spices before I add any liquid. It just really helps get that flavor activated in them. So just do about 30 seconds or so of the seasoning before you add any liquid. Next up, we're going to do our can of diced tomatoes and our vegetable broth, which you guys know I just put in like a teaspoon or so of this per cup. So we're using 4 cups, so about a tablespoon of that, and I'm going to grab 4 cups of water. And soups, I don't see any reason of making your broth. I've never had any issues with it, of making the broth ahead of time. With the bouillon, I just let it cook in the soup. I figured it's going to come to a boil anyway, so you might as well. Also going to add in our tomato paste. Okay, we're going to give this a good stir before we move on to the rest. I'm going to kind of make sure everything in here gets all nice and mixed up before we add in the rest of our ingredients. Now we're gonna add in our beans that we drained and rinsed. And then also our green beans. I like to use these already cut ones. Ooh, one obviously didn't get cut because they're just a lot easier to use. And you use about a half a cup, but I usually use the full bag. I really like green beans, so I tend to use the full bag. And then we're gonna grab our half a cup of pasta. And I'm gonna bring this to a boil. And bring this to a boil and then let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll bring it to a boil, turn it down to simmer, let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes before we add the spinach at the end. This is why I say to use the mini pasta. See how much it blows up in there? It is time to add the spinach. And I just chop mine up. You should use baby spinach, but my store just had a big, huge container of it and I wasn't gonna use it before the end of the week, so I just bought regular spinach, chopped it up, adding it in, and our minestrone soup is done. You want to give it a taste, top it with some more salt and pepper if needed. Next up, we're going to make the pancake bake. For this, you need 1 cup of kodiak power cakes, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of either cinnamon, but I'm going to use pumpkin pie spice, teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, and 1 cup of liquid. I was going to use almond milk for this, but then I remembered it had some pumpkin spice premier protein, so I'm going to use a cup of this, and then I'm using the pumpkin kodiak cakes, but any flavor you can use. You need a pie plate or like an 8x8 baking dish, because this is a small one, only makes 4 servings, and some sort of cooking spray. Just going to put everything together. So we have our, whatever you call that, our kodiak cakes, 1 egg. We're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of baking powder, which this I'm using a half teaspoon, so I'm going to put 2 of them in there. And like I said, a teaspoon of cinnamon, or if you want to use the pumpkin pie spice like I am, depending on your flavors. My goodness, these things never come out. I know it's dangerous doing it over your thing like this. And then lastly, 1 cup of liquid, and I'm using the pumpkin pie spice premier protein. Adds a little bit more protein to this bake. And then want to preheat your oven to 350. We're just going to get this till all the lumps are out, and then I've already sprayed my pie plate over there. And we're just going to pour this into our pie plate. And this is going to bake at 350 for about 25 minutes. And I usually just check mine with a toothpick. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. And here is our hearty, yummy minestrone soup. I will have points calories on the screen. And then we have our pumpkin protein bake. You can make this so many different ways. Just be creative with it. Use different flavors of kodiak cakes. Use different flavors of protein shakes, or just use almond milk. Whatever you'd like. I'll put the points calories, all that on the screen. And this is 4 servings. So I'll cut this into 4 really generous sized servings. I'm going to serve this with a banana and some yogurt. And that is everything for my grocery haul and meal prep video. Don't mind the stuff back here. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, so things are kind of all over the place. Hope you enjoyed my little meal prep for the week and my little grocery haul. Let me know what you guys are having for the week. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be a What I Eat in a Day, which should be up on Wednesday. And I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.